it is Money Monday here at Fox 23, and joining me now to talk finance is Managing Director of DLG Wealth Management, Andy Guzzetti. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Always great to be here, Stephanie.
Well, we have a great topic today, and something I guess that's very kind of buzzworthy out there, especially in the financial world. We're talking gold and copper, other commodities in terms of investing.
Right. Well, when we talk about commodities in the investment world, we're usually talking about the precious metals, and we're usually talking about the agricultural commodities. But copper and gold have some special things that I'd like to talk about. First of all, let's talk about copper. Many traders talk about copper and use the word Dr. Copper because copper has it can predict the economy to a T. In the mid-year, we had copper trading at $4.62 a pound. It's now down to $3 a pound, or it was down in September. And remember what happened from mid-year to September. Everybody was talking about slowdown in the economy, maybe a double-dip recession. Copper was predicting it. I hope copper is predicting a move up now because it's gone from $3 to $3.41 a pound. So it's early to say, but we're hoping to say maybe we're coming out of this, getting back.
Keeping our fingers crossed.
But the thing that everybody wants to talk about, of course, is gold.
Oh, I know.
And I've got some numbers for you, Stephanie.
Yeah,
that
you
I'd like
see
to
all
show
those
you.
commercials out there.
I mean, you can't go on television. You can't listen on the radio. These are numbers. I hope everybody can see this. $3.50 an ounce is what it takes to get gold out of the ground, to mine it.
Okay.
$6.50 an ounce is what it's worth on the industrial markets. In other words, people that are using it for producing things.
Sure.
It traded Friday at $1,681 an ounce, almost more than $1,000 more than the value here. This difference is speculation. Now, what are people speculating on? They're speculating on deflation, bad times, Greek default. I got to have a hard asset in my hand. I'm fearful. Other people are speculating just the opposite. Hyperinflation. Things go sky high. Prices go sky high. It's right now very tough to predict where this is going to go. It has all the markings of a bubble.
Right.
Everybody thinks this commodity only goes straight up. Remember the housing market? Remember the tech stocks in the 90s? Nothing went down.
So gold isn't scot-free in this whole thing. The gold bubble could pop too.
Absolutely. It's a trade. It's a commodity. It goes up and down, supply and demand, and you have to be very careful here. Again, it has all the markings of a bubble.
Sure.
Be very careful here. It's diversification. Diversify from stocks, bonds, and cash. A lot of money managers try to do that because it lessens risk and it helps you get a better return. But that's diversifying a lot of precious metals. Be careful of gold right now. Again, tough to predict the top, but it has all the markings of a bubble.
Right, so it might seem like a great thing right now, especially because you hear all those commercials, and it is worth so much right now, but you probably should have gotten in back before maybe it jumped up there because, of course...
Tough. It's tough to predict,
right, exactly.
But it is close.
All right. Well, Andy, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, if you have any money questions, you can send us an email or post your question on our Facebook page. You can find us at Fox 23 News in the Morning, and maybe your question will be answered next week right here on Money Mondays.